Curtis, where were you when you found out about Kobe Bryant, and do you remember some of your initial thoughts?
I was at home, and it just hurt. He was my favorite player. So at first I didn't want to believe it, but it definitely hurt. It was a rough day yesterday.
Have you given any thought to what this game is going to be like for you? Is it going to be any different than any other games, or do you think it's going to be pretty much the same?
I think it'll be the same. Definitely a little emotion, but I try to look at it as the same type of game.
Are there still players there that you actually played with?
Yeah, there's a few.
And have you had a chance to talk to them at all, or is that something you don't do during the season?
A few of them were my roommates, so I stay in contact with them. But I talk to them every once in a while. I haven't talked to them about the game or anything.
And how much does last game's performance kind of maybe help you propel into the back half of the season here? Can you talk about that a little bit?
I guess I'll try to use it to my advantage and just try to keep it going and try to help to keep the team going, help us finish strong.
Do you guys watch the rest of the league?
Yes. Yeah, that's what I was actually doing. I was watching games yesterday when I heard about Kobe.
And do you watch the standings as well? Like, how do you keep tabs? Like, are you looking at scores or are you watching games? And
I watch a lot of basketball, and me, Jamari, and Isaiah Brockington, we was watching Maryland play Indiana yesterday when we heard about the Kobe thing. So I think all of us, we just love the game, so we watch basketball, and especially the league you're in. And when you're watching the games, they show everything. So I guess that's kind of how we keep up.
And then what have your impressions been? I mean, obviously you've had different experiences through your career. What are your impressions of the league this year?
It's really deep. You see any team beating any team on any given night, so it's just like how deep the league is, and every day you got to come to play, come to get better.
Does that ever surprise you? Are there ever results that?
I think the first couple weeks were surprising, and then it's like, okay, anything can really happen. Nothing surprising. You got to come to play.
Who specifically do you still have a relationship with at Indiana?
It would be the seniors, Devontae and Duran.
And with Devontae having such a big role there and being a guard, is there any added insight you can provide, to your team as you get ready for Wednesday night?
I think not much from what we'll have in the scout and what coach will have prepared for us. I mean, I know them, but they put a lot of time into their scout and the techniques and different things, so I'll probably go with that over me.
Did you have a sense that you were going to have the second half that you did? Maybe not the points or the shooting, but did you kind of feel like you were sort of due for a moment like that?
I didn't really think about it. I just tried to stay ready, and then when I got the opportunity and a couple shots start falling, I just tried to continue to be aggressive and help the team.
What goes into that moment? Because there's plenty of games where guys are kind of ready for that moment, but maybe the ball doesn't come to them or they don't hit those shots. What is different about 18 points in a second half than maybe 2 weeks ago when you're playing in another game just as ready, but maybe the shots don't fall or it doesn't come to you as much? What's the difference there?
Honestly, I couldn't really tell you. I know before I went in last game, coach talked to me, and he was just like, you're going to have a big moment and be a big impact on this game. And then I checked in, and I just tried to do exactly that.
Curtis, excuse me. Curtis, one thing that Pat talked about both last week and today is with Dr. Martin Luther King Day last week and Kobe's news yesterday, is he tries to take these opportunities to talk about life beyond basketball and perspective. What do those moments kind of mean for you, and how do you get your mind off of the rigors of being a student athlete?
I guess a few ways I can answer that. I try to just live in the moment. Since I've been here, that's something Coach Chambers talked about a lot. So every day just being grateful, grateful that you're here, grateful that we have the opportunity to do what we're doing. And that's really it.
Just to clarify, you said that Pat talked to you specifically last game about going in the second half, and he talked about a senior moment. Does that not happen most games? Does he not, you know what I mean, have that conversation with guys coming off the bench?
Yeah, he talks to us all the time before we go in and before the games and things. He just had specifically said something to me in the second half before he put me in.
So that was different though. That was what he talked to you about.
Yes.
Okay.